Hi, I'm Saint Thecla. I was born in 30 AD. I'm from a rich family of a town in near Asia Minor, and I was set to marry into another young man's family. And in my day and in my time, if you marry, that means you're stable. Women that were unmarried were less likely to have kids and less likely to have riches and abundance. So I was set to marry, and I heard the Apostle Paul preach, and it swarmed my heart. And for 3 days, I looked through a window and I watched Apostle Paul preach. So I end up wanting to give everything to God and just devote my life to Christ and not marry anymore. So I broke up with my fiance, and he was a prominent figure in that time. So he got Paul, the apostle, jailed because I was listening to Paul teachings. He got me jailed. And I ended up having to break away from my family. Everyone was upset that a young woman like me, beautiful woman like me, decided not to marry, but decided to follow Christ. So my ex-fiance told the governor that Paul was a bad influence, and I ended up being able to leave my city, and Paul was in jail. I ended up being able to bribe the guards to get Paul out of jail, and from the rest of my lifetime, I was tortured over and over to marry and to denounce God and to do what was right back in those times, and I chose not to. And God protected me every time. Supernatural protection that the authorities got scared of trying to hurt me. So I just want you to know that when you put your faith in God and you put him first, he will protect you from all the attacks of the enemy. And I want to encourage any Gen Z that don't be influenced by TikTok, don't be influenced by Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, but know that you are safe and with the God you serve, and the word of Jesus and his testimony. And he died on the cross for us to be protected and forgiven in advance. That you don't have to marry, that you can stay single for the rest of your life and follow Christ. And just know that even when you're jailed, when you're ridiculed, when you're persecuted, just know that Jesus said, for he was persecuted, so you will be persecuted. And it was hard for me to be a woman and to denounce everything that my family hoped for me and that my fiance's family hoped for me. But God is a protector. And I began to go on with my life and minister. Me and Paul ministered. We stayed single and we ministered to all the Gentiles.